Hi everyone. I wanted to share my planner for 2026. This is it's a High Note brand, highnotecollection.com, and I got it at Barnes and Noble, but you can also get them on their website. And I actually got it it was marked down to $22 at Barnes and Noble. So I got it for $22, but then I had coupon because I'm a member, so ended up getting it for $17 and free shipping since I am a Barnes and Noble member. So I think it's highly worth it. But I bought this journal because I bought a similar one last year, and I'll show you what I did with last year's journal here in a minute, which is what drove me to get this one. But I love birds, so I like that. That was the theme for this year. And it's a nice setup. You have your calendars for 2025 and 2026. Like, I won't use any of this section up here or any of this, but I have this note section here and this note section here. And I thought I would put it like videos or projects that I want to do and use that here so they're all in one place. Like if I'm out, I might put them in my phone, but then I'll copy them down into here. It is a 17-month calendar, which it's kind of a waste because I, don't start using it till the end of December or into January. But I'll quickly show you. They do have pretty little birds, and they tell you what the birds are on this page, which is really cool. But I definitely want to try to like fussy cut these out. These would be cute to make tags out of them or use them as embellishments. So then January is where I've started picking it up. So I haven't finished, but I've started putting in like reoccurring activities and things like that in here. And then I like this comes with every month as well, is like if you have goals or projects, you can plan that out here. And then these are kind of like for the month, like to-dos, an overlook of what I might want to do in January. And I'll probably use these as just more to-dos if these get filled up here. But I like this layout. But this is the big thing that I like, is I like that it's a 2-page for the week layout, and I have all this room to write to-do notes or write down things I did that day. So I have plenty of room for each day. Saturday and Sunday are just halves, but if that goes over, a lot of times I'll kind of spill up into the upper section of one of these if I haven't filled all that out. But I don't run into that too often. I'll show you my 2025. But yeah, I've been getting it populated, but I really like this layout because you have, like I said, all 7 days and all this room to write to-do notes in. So, and then I like that they have different birds on each page, and then each month it's kind of a different category of birds, I should say, I guess. But and the other thing that I really like is this pocket. We have this big double pocket back here. So I have some of my stickers that I made on my Cricut, and then this is just a pretty postcard that I wanted to keep in here. And then they do have some stickers. They're pretty basic, but they're cute. So I went ahead, I was shopping around. I was thinking I was going to get something a little bit smaller, but I ended up going with the same brand because I'll show you what I did in my 2025 one. So this is my 2025 one. I have past planner videos. You can check those out. Usually I've purchased the Daphne Diaries a few years. I've purchased Rifle Company. I love Rifle Company. But when I saw these mushrooms last year, I had to get it, So it's absolute favorite of mine. But what I like to do with my planner is, because I don't journal every day, I like to write down like things that I want to do, but I also will write down just a few little events of the day so that I remember what I hit, what I did that day. But what I also did in this year is, because it's so big, is I took all of this different ephemera that I had collected. So like, this is something my granddaughter made me, and this is another thing my granddaughter made me, and here's something that at the time, I guess she was probably 2. She was like, "Here, Gigi, I made this for you." So of course I had to save it, but I just stapled this one in to make it a pocket. So I went through every month and I was writing down, like, we made pasta with Chris and it was delicious, and just little different things. We went to Paint Spot with Mary, and then we went to Qdoba, and then we went and crafted at my house. So, that way I'll remember. And I use my photos a lot of times to go back through and remember what I did on a day. And so, like, here's February. So this is my Valentine's card. So I just glued this in as a pocket and then put my card in there. But yeah, and then I was using this project page at the beginning of last year, but I ended up, I deviated away from it because I just needed more space. So I would jot my idea down here, but then a lot of times I would use separate paper back here to put more details. And so I would just take 8.5 by 11 and fold it in half and make it into kind of little booklets, if you will. So that's how I used my journal last year. Like here, I went to a wine tasting dinner with a few of my girlfriends. So I cut this out of the bigger sheet of paper that came with all the wines, so that I could remember, we went to this restaurant. And then I went ahead and this was our little menu, and it was comparing 2 different wines on each tasting. So I was writing notes and things like that about the wines, and then the food that came with it. So I just thought this was a really cool way to do some quick journaling. And then here I want a giveaway from the Peterson Dumanel house, and this is one of the greeting cards. They gave me a couple packs of their greeting cards, and so I put one in here. And then this was Grandparents' Day, so we went to my granddaughter's school, and she made this cute little card. And then it was also my husband's birthday, so I got his birthday card in here. And then this is also part of the Grandparents' Day, the little program. And then when we went to LA, I did a whole lot of detailed journaling of what all we did in LA, and kept like the little pocket that the hotel card came in, and one of the restaurants we went to, and one of the hotels we stayed at. And this is a restaurant that we went to, and then we went to this museum. So it was a lot of fun to capture all of that as well. And then so for Easter, I kept this little bag in here because I thought it was cute. And then Derby Day, I put my little Derby pin right here. Let's see. And then in June, I did not use my planner very much. And so I didn't beat myself up over that, and just got back into using my journal. So here is where my girlfriends and we went up to Saugatuck for my 60th birthday. And so I took this map and made it into a pocket. I cut this out so we'd know what the map is of. And then I put, they gave me a birthday card up there. And this is a map of the little town with all the shops. So that was really fun. And so I just put all that stuff in here. So, yeah, so let me know what y'all think of this. I think it's kind of fun. And like, this is one of the stores we went up to. So I just tore this off of the shopping bag and turned it into a little tuck spot and put some of my receipts. And then this is one of the little cards that the store has. And this was some of the tissue paper. So that was fun. And these are a few more. We used this car service while we were there. And then a couple artists that I purchased from. So yeah, so that was fun. And then this was our anniversary. And then I went to the state fair. So this is the program from the state fair. Yeah, so it was fun. So, and this, I bowl. So I wanted to have at least one of our bowling score sheets that we get. And then this was from Friendsgiving. So our friend had us all fill out a little card of what we were thankful for. And then here I did a craft fair at the train depot. And these are all the little artists and their business cards. And then I also went to another art fair. So I put them all in there. So I have that. And then my birthday. And then we get into Christmas. We went to my daughter's Christmas program, or my granddaughter's Christmas program. And then these are the little bags that I made for our girls' Christmas dinner. And I put some little sweets in there for them. And so this was just an extra one. And then this is, so I'm a list girl. So this is all of my planning of like what to do to get ready for dinner. Because my husband actually helped with that. And then Christmas shopping list. And so, yeah, I like saving those. Those are kind of fun. So I plan to do the same thing. And then here's my Christmas cards back in here, some of them. And I'm thinking I'm going to move these to my glue book once my glue book is finished. So that's why I just have those back here. But yeah, so I plan on doing the same thing with my 2026 planner. And it becomes, you know, a gator mouth, but I'm okay with that. Because it has this elastic closure, and I don't think it's too bad. I've seen worse gator mouths, but I think that's really fun. And so let me know what you all think, and I'll take you all along. I'll maybe do some more videos this year using my planner and doing some more journaling in here, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so let me know what you all think. This is not sponsored at all. I love this brand because I really love the layout of the pages. I think I like the month snapshot look that you have, and you can even write notes here. And then I like this kind of monthly snapshot planning page, 2-page, and then I like the 2-page for a week. I think that's really nice, and there's plenty of room. Now, you know, I am retired, so I don't really have to take this with me. So, you know, that is, you know, it is a big size, but because this pretty much just stays at home with me, that's why I decided to go ahead and go with the bigger size, since it can kind of become my junk planner in essence. And so I'm excited about that. So yeah, all right guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.